Every time my husband returned from Afghanistan or Iraq, less of him came back. It was like every mission took away something that was being saved for our children. I have had to endure the abuse. Hear excuse after excuse. He became a recluse. I would say to him, "You're not the you used to be." And he'd say,
"Well, you don't have to get used to me. You can all just leave."
But for our children, I stayed. I told him that he had to get help or I was going and I'm taking the kids. I gotta live. So he finally decided to go to therapy. He found this little place over on 310 Brown Street. The setup looks like someone's living room. But from what I hear, the therapist, she's really good at what she does. They be using poetry and art as a coping mechanism. As long as he's getting the help, it's fine with me. I'm just here for the kids.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm so happy to see you all here today. Today, we have a special guest, and I do want to introduce him to y'all, so make sure you give him a warm welcome. Mr. Franklin Ferguson over here. Would you like to stand up?
Okay.
Say hello to Mr. Ferguson.
So what's up, Frank?
Well, make him feel comfortable.
Name's Franklin Ferguson. I did 13 years service, 4 combat tours, 2 to Afghanistan, 2 to Iraq, combat engineer. While I'm here, pretty much my wife, she's gonna leave, take the kids. Said that I've been, agitated and aggravated, tough to be around, neglecting her and the kids, getting abusive, abrasive, and I guess tell me I got the PTSD thing. So, I'm here. That's it.
Well, we glad you're here, Frank.
Well, Mr. Ferguson, I do want to let you know that you are not alone, okay? And let me just tell you a little bit about us. First off, my name is Ajoa Talamu, and I am a patient care technician here. And what we do is we help ourselves through the arts, trauma-based therapy, okay? So many of our veterans here, they come through the program and they just find significant success in writing and listening and just expressing their experiences through the thoughts as well, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So once again, please feel welcome and do know that you are not alone. We are all here for you and we're happy that you're here, okay? All right, so who would like to start us off and let Mr. Ferguson know that he is not alone on this journey?
Mr. Lamo, I'll say something.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Aguilar. I was blown up a few times. I got nerve and stuff damage, and I'm gonna go first because I gotta say what I gotta say because I don't remember it so well. So I've been coming here with these guys for a while. I have no one, nobody wanted to stick around and deal with me. You want to know what pain is? At 17, it only took $1 to dream. By 36, it took at least 600 milligrams to silence the screams. The darkness is still having nightmares about me. Without thinking, politely, I invite them in. Now, I've had a hatred for taking pills ever since they were vitamins, but this physical and emotional pain caused packs of Vicodin just to be all right again. See, I never left the battlefield. I've been trying to win the fight within. My 6 holes have closed, but what about this sick soul? I just want to grab a hold and get control. I mean, this is home. This is my fears get exposed when I sit alone and erode. I've prayed my brain corrodes before it explodes, and sometimes I won't answer my phone because the dial tone tends to remind me of a flat line. The silence can be deafening. I begin dealing with my depression with boxing, but I can only stomach with so much naproxen, choking back on ibuprofen that I focus on the fact that I'm hurting with every jerk in motion. See, I'd rather that than these thoughts, because perks don't work on this type of hurt, I swear. I can feel a line in my stomach getting weaker, chasing 30 milligrams of metazapine, 110 worth of Ambien, trying to catch up to sleep, but it keeps leaving me. I wondered if the doctors are mistreating me. They got me second guessing my reasoning. I don't communicate so easily. I'm not like I used to be. I'm still trying to get used to me. Now, I've tried to trazodone for depression and tramadol for the pain, though schizophrenia may run in my family. I've taken long walks on the edge of insane. This is pain. My first mission was to pick up body bags, so here's to putting life into perspective, the burning, medically contaminated clothing of our fallen brothers who I left here with, that I was supposed to be protecting. This is the hard truth that I'm forced to accept. And at 25, I was running marathons. By 35, I began hyperventilating while laying still. It's the love who I saw in the mirror. Now it's like standing to the eyes of a man I want to kill. This is real. This is pain. This is staring at the walls, waiting for them to move again. This is drinking yourself into a coma, trying to escape the moon again. This is being afraid to love your family, but you ain't scared of nothing, so something's gotta give. This is searching for God at the bottom of those bottles, so you can ask him how you got to live. This is wanting to hug your kids after scaring them half to death. This is dying in the rest, the desire to catch your breath and salvage the you have left. This is feeling overcrowded in the crowd. This is when the silence is too loud of a sound to bear, forgetting how to show you care. This is feeling so far out there, you may as well still be over there. This is pain. This is too many diagnoses and not enough treatment, so you just keep repeating, I can beat it, I can beat it, I can beat it. Poor appetite, I'm not eating, I'm searching for life's meaning, but I've lost my way. I'm lost, and this hurts. This is pain.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Aguilar. That was such a powerful and moving story to be told. And I definitely appreciate your courage. And as you were speaking, I saw a few of those bobbleheads nodding. So that means that there are quite a few similar stories, just like yours. So thank you, Mr. Aguilar. All right, so is there anyone else who would like to say something?
I'll say something, Mr. Lamy. How you doing, brother? I'm Russ. Everyone calls me Russ. Recently retired, Command Sergeant Major. 28 years service. So I wrote a little something. I'll share. Bear with me. I've lost 15 friends in 18 months to suicide. Smiled at the world, golden, but so blue inside. Falling apart at the seams, no glue inside, foolish pride, I dare not ask for help, how selfish. Who's there to pull you aside when no one is around? When those tears come down and drown your frown, each day you wake up in clown makeup, trying to make up for the time you've only lost in your mind. Would they mind? Would they miss me? I've never felt so empty, so void. I just want to escape the noise. I'm still trying to hide from the pain, hiding my shame. I was told death is inevitable when you ride in the train. And I'm trapped on these tracks, about to snap, aim and shoot, blood stains on boots. Antidepressants are depressing. Painkillers are killing me. Sleeping pills haven't stopped me from awakening to this nightmare. I still fight for my life, though life won't fight fair. And then I start lying. How do I tell my child that I feel like I'm dying? That I'm only surviving through my writings. I'm man enough to admit that I'm scared. That I'm not as strong as I had imagined. That the pain and passion has been clashing with dragons. I've been outlasting the lashings by telling myself that I'm not starving, I'm fasting. Keep the seatbelt fastened when crashing. When half of it is being haunted by past tense, imagining being attacked by pacifists, so you fear for the safety of those who are supposed to be safely in your care. Imagine looking past your child because you're too afraid to stare, too afraid to bear any further burden, hiding the curtain behind the curtains. My eyes disguise the lies of what lies inside so well that sometimes even I believe that I'm well. No one to tell that I'm in hell, that I can see a face pale, that I can taste, smell, even hear my death at the door. That this is too familiar that I've met him before. That death and my life have become more acquainted each time I tried to take it. My therapist said, get naked, be honest, open up to people, not just the skeletons and monsters. I thought that putting my mouth to the mic instead of a barrel would stop the unraveling, but I'm unraveling. It's baffling how hard I've been battling since I was battling on the battlefield. I thought the hard part was over. I guess this is what happens when you can't take the soldier out of a soldier. I've lost 15 friends in 18 months to suicide. And I'm ashamed to admit that I've tried to join them. I'm sure we've all cried for help, but apparently we're not the only ones who just been hearing the voices.
Mr. Russell, I have to thank you so much for sharing that. And my condolences for your losses. I know that can't be an easy thing to carry, but I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative of you for your courage and also for sharing with all of us today. Okay, and like I said, I know it's hard, but you're getting through it, and I'm proud of you. So once again, let's give both of these gentlemen a round of applause for the courage and the sacrifice. All right, you guys, so that is it for today, but please just know, if you guys need anything, whatever it may be, just call the front desk and they will help you, okay? All right, see you guys next week.
All right, Miss T, next week.
Hey Tosh, can I show you just a little poem that I wrote for you for therapy?
No, not really. I'm not in the mood for poetry.
I just kind of want to share it with you, get an opinion before I go in here with a room full of strangers.
I know you're trying to get better from me. That's what therapy is for.
Yeah.
But I'm only here for the kids. I really hope that you get the help that you need.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm so happy to see your smiling faces here today. And I also hope you had a weekend worth celebrating, because I know I did. Oh, Mr. Ferguson, I'm so happy that you decided to rejoin us. I'm so happy to see you again, Mr. Ferguson. All right, so who want to start us from the top and start us off this week?
I'll talk. Mr. Lamo.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah, I didn't get to introduce myself last time. I'm Mason. I've been having some trouble sleeping about 4 years now. I don't sleep, so I wrote about that. I'll be up late night with the creatures lurking, channeling media surfing. My brain's hurting, but it feels perfect. The wheels are turning when it comes to thought. I know the train is working. I keep them chains broken, though I'm choking, like I'm chain smoking. I want to fire, but ain't no range open. Maybe try some Range Rover and see if any lanes open. I'm hoping to escape this hopelessness like I escaped from homelessness. I've never told no one this, but as a soldier, I became emotionless when I decided to lay motionless. Eternal sleep. Then I awoke with this. Life. I had to decide whether to forfeit or to force it. New world, explore it, own it and tour it, or stand still and ignore it. I got away with words. A prisoner of my pain, I got away with words. Stayed with the pen and pad locked. Began to jot my have-gots for the have-nots. Therapy for the patients. Peace, patience, deep conversation. Meet confrontation with sleep deprivation breaks my concentration from contemplating. What I was saying is all that slaying dragons in my imagination, my infatuation is danger. Pain and I are no strangers. Conscious. All my siblings are woke, but I'm the insomniac. I'd be a mastermind if I could mastermind. Accepted that I'm dying, just writing rhymes to pass the time. About to turn this depression into a weapon, paint my pain into a picture. Learn to deal. Most scars heal, mine are permanent fixtures. I stay up counting the sheep that I've slaughtered, knowing I'm not weak. I only weep at the strength of my daughters. I fathered and authored, already done my part. I've been trying to embark on matters of the heart. I think I finally got it right. I just got it right. I'm living life, but it ain't pain-free. Sometimes the reflection I see ain't me, but I smile for the camera like I got it handled. Like I ain't already unraveled and dismantled, but this is a battle. Like you, I'm a soldier, fighting for my life.
Yeah.
I guess I'll sleep. Guess I'll sleep when the madness is over. That's all I got.
Wow, Mr. Mason, that was absolutely amazing. And by the look of things, looks like some of y'all are missing out on sleep as well. But it's okay, it happens. We all have been down through this road. All right, so does anyone else want to share their views on Mr. Mason's poem?
Mr. Lamo, may I? I'd like to share. I think I'm ready.
Of course, you know the floor is always yours.
All right. Hey, Ferguson. I didn't introduce myself before. I'm Desmond Tribby, United States Marine Corps. So I got some problems. I got some real issues. A lot of it had to do with my childhood. My grandmother had schizophrenia. You know, maybe I got a little of that. Had a lot of stuff happen to me. And outburst and been arrested a few times. A couple of these guys. You know, last time got into some stuff. I wound up in the psych ward. I didn't like that. You know, when I was there, I just wanted to be here with these guys. I just wanted to write. So as soon as I got out, I came right back here. Miss T and these guys. So I just wanted to write. So I guess now I'll speak. I'll tell you what I wanted to write now. I just want to write. If I had a pen, it would change my life. Give me a pen, and it would save my life. I got life in this pen. I should be writing again. I'm not fighting with them, I'm fighting within. Yeah, I could tell she's freeing me by the way she stares at me. She said, and in this pen, a pen ain't a part of my therapy, but she ain't right. Writing was helping me. This is unhealthy. This is hell for me, trapped in this cage. They're shining their bright light, recording with their mics. This room is not for interrogation, it's a stage. Let me bleed my rage on the page. Don't strap me to this bed and give me meds. Get out of my head. I just want to be fed lead instead. Can you make that sharper? I won't make a knife or a spike. I just want to write. Peace of mind, peace in life. It'll be alright if I write. There'll be peace all night. Life, sentences, silences, stingless syllables, prescriptions refillable. I don't want to swallow the sedatives. It gets repetitive, feeling so negative. Graffiti on the padded walls of this room I'm locked in. I just want to write out when I'm boxed in. I'm surgical with a pen. Remove this straitjacket and I can tattoo all over my skin. I don't want to dream. I don't want to scream. I want to eat through reams. I want to write about demons. I want to write about my father used to abuse my mother and molest my brother. Bloodstains on his covers covered his mouth and he would shout, ouch, you're hurting me. He was hurting him. I want to write about what made me murder him. I wasn't suffering from insanity. I was protecting my family. Let me out of here. If I had a pen, maybe the voices would stop. The noises would stop. You think I'm crazy. Maybe your poisons would stop. You just want to sedate me and claim I'm crazy. You must hate me, trying to break me. I can't break free. There's no escaping this scathing. I just want to write a statement. Let me write nightly to remind me where my days went. Days spent staring at the void, the absence. I am no addict. This is not addiction. I can write a vivid description depicting the figments I imagine, the passion and words they unheard to be read. But if I was crazy, you'd already be dead. I just want to write about the monsters in my closet and under my bed and how the only time I feel safe is when I come off of my meds. I need to write about the killer in the mirror that's coming after me before I become his casualty. My brain wasn't made to decay, mama. Why'd you let them take me away? You made me this way. I just want to write what I have to say. They say I threw fits, roll hieroglyphs on my wrist. They said I was skits, claim I have a disorder. I was just writing without borders. Deep thoughts, now I'm drowning without water. I'm being eaten from the inside out. I need to let it out. Pumping me with avidazine, Xanax, Ritalin, when I could be cured with the scribbling, writing. They gag me at the mouth because they feared the biting. Am I that frightening? Give me a pen and it would save my life. I just want to write. If I had a pen, if I had a pen, it would have saved my life.
Yes, wow, Desmond. Wow, let all of that out. Yes, that was great, Desmond. And guess what? You're free. You're good. You are free, Desmond, and I'm so proud of you from the bottom of my heart. Really, I'm proud of each and every last one of you, okay?
Mr. Lamo, I think I'm ready to try to say something. I'll speak.
Oh, okay. Wonderful, Franklin. You can have the floor.
All right. Here's a little bit of my truth. I woke up, gun in one hand, blood on the other. I swear I love her, but I struck her in my sleep. screaming while dreaming and unleash this demon. She, afraid to get close to me, trying to shoulder me. Her biggest burden is she can't shoulder me when these things take over me. This is how the PTSD thing was told to me. It took control of me. She's supposed to be home with me, holding me. Rather be alone, she fears my tone. Choose a side. Most of my peers are going suicide. She got nightmares of her own and I become one. I'm the boogeyman she runs from. Dum-dum, I don't even know where this anger comes from, but I'm unstable. The VA say I'm mentally disabled. Like incapacitated, deactivated, but I only understand being aggravated and agitated. I keep getting vaccinated, drugged. I just want them to pull the plug, disable, disarm, deal death directly down from the heavens, sever these ties. Tired of breathing. Cheating at life since I beat on my wife. I've done this once or twice too many. No coward in me, but neither any control or recollection. Now she sleeps with weapon for her protection. From her protection, I'm an infection, a plague. I'm surprised she stayed. I'm surprised she forgave for the way I behaved. Like when she lied to the kids about the bruises on her ribs and the other things I never knew I did. I just black out, then pass out when asked to take the trash out. My mind is a glass house. Fragile, throwing stones at the inner walls, cause no one no longer comes when I call. It's empty. My head, my house, she's dead. My spouse, she bled, she said, I screamed. I dream of gunfire and brimstone. I dream of fighting to bring my friends home. I dream of dreaming I can get my old life back. I dream that God would send my wife back. I dream He never took my kids from me. I'm praying, but I know that God don't want to hear from me. A loss of control turned into a loss of my soul. I was no longer whole after these holes, so dig me a hole. I'm ready to go home. I'd kill me if I knew what I did. Left bruises on my ribs. Flashbacks of having to blast back, shooting at kids. The killings of women and children. An American hero, but a family villain. I just want to take off these boots. Put down my rifle. They don't know pain and sacrifice like I do. Yet every full moon my mind becomes where wolves hide. I'm a monster. There's an imposter in the mirror. Empty house. And I can hear the floorboards creak. I still hear her voice in my sleep. Screaming. I woke up with a gun in one hand and blood on the other, dreaming. There's another nightmare, and I can't explain just how real it felt. So out of fear, I came here because I need help being saved from myself.
Oh, Franklin. That right there, that was passionately beautiful, Franklin. And I saw a few guys nodding in agreement with you. So you know what? Like I said, you're not alone. And guess what, Franklin? The important thing is that you are here. You are here today, and that is awesome. You are making an honest attempt, Franklin, and it's not just to save your family, but it's to save yourself. And I am so proud of you, Franklin. We're all proud of you. And I'm proud of each and every last one of you.
Can I say something, Mr. Roman?
All right, Mr. Reynolds, you can have the floor.
All right. So I got something to share for the family. Hopefully help you guys as much as it helped me talk to mine. So some things are better left unsaid. I can't sleep yet. Most nights I wake up thinking I'd be better off dead. Imagine the feeling of being able to admit it without the fear of being committed. Fathom the regret and the depression, the lessons we take back. Imagine being turned into a weapon and you can't change back. Trauma has a way to pin men up in strange places. Images of brave faces who became faceless, those who couldn't escape it. Imagine losing every ounce of your sanity trying to replace it. I'm still searching for pieces to stitch back together. I still talk to my friends who didn't make it. I still got friends who couldn't take it, so they took it themselves. This is the story we tell. These are my secrets protected. This ain't a war story, it's my horror flick. I'm just avoiding the credits. I'm survived by a medic. She was a hell of a soldier. She took that thing out my shoulder. It was her first time giving sutures, and a whole platoon of shooters who lost their minds in Fallujah. Got me losing mine. Some things are better left unspoken. You get tired of bending when you're already broken. Knowing the gates of hell are open and those walls are closing in. I've lost a brother who locked himself in his home alone until they found his bones. And another one who decided to run through traffic. Maybe I know magic, because I can see how tragic things happen, but I always manage to be subtracted from the equation. I keep escaping. Unscathed, no visible scars. Trapped in this prison, no visible bars. I know help is out there because I was out there with the help. But we were never trained to seek help for self. Never shuffle the deck. Let's play the hand we were dealt. If you can't muzzle the thought of your death, just keep it to yourself. You never learn to dig deep enough. Laughter helps me hide my tears. Been coping this way for years. Poetry is how I conceal, carry my fears. So I reminisce with warriors whose memories are shot. No memory of being shot. A soldier who lost his faith when he lost his face and ability to taste. We laugh about prosthetics, bolts, screws, pins, and needles because we need to. Forced to forge friendships because when strangers are around, it feels like I'm drowning. I don't really have a problem with crowds. I just don't like feeling surrounded. I started hugging to feel life in the company of ghosts. Because when being haunted by spirits, it feels good to touch the host. I've yet learned to calm my thoughts and focus. Just found a way to make sure that no one noticed. I don't hear voices. They're screaming and screeching between the angels that protect me and these demons. The chaos is peaceful. So I keep reaching. Some things are better left avoided. On the inside, I've died a few times and I enjoyed it. All I did was sleep. No nightmares or bright flares of warfare, nor that decaying flesh aroma, just an eternal coma after the battles were over. And soldiers were back with their families, no casualties, no depression or medication, no sedation or anger misplacing, no dangerous places invading my imagination. Instead, I keep one fist clenched around this life I was willing to give, and the other cinched around my kids and rib, the reasons why I live. Some things are best openly and honestly expressed, and I just did. I only look up because I have nothing left to give.
Mr. Reynolds, that was wonderful. And I believe that this right here was needed, especially for today. So thank you for that. All right, you guys, so that is it for today. But please just know, if you guys need anything, whatever it may be, just call the front desk and they will help you, okay? All right. See you guys next week.
How about Miss T next week?
Afternoon, gentlemen. Today we have a special guest today. She's going through a difficult time, so I hope you all can agree to let her sit in with us. She needed to be here. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Welcome.
Hey, Franklin didn't make it. Ferguson, he's not here today. I guess you got to come to it on your own. Nice to have him.
He tried to tell me what you guys did here, but I ignored him. I was mean, dismissive, and I'm ashamed. Franklin committed suicide this weekend.
Oh, hey.
He tried to read me some poems that he wanted to present to you guys, but I didn't want to hear it. I was sick and tired of PTSD being an excuse. And if you don't mind, I'd like to read his poem that he wanted you guys to hear.
Of course, yeah.
Share it with us.
The floor is yours. Take your time.
Thank you. Bear with me. I've never died before, so I don't know if it hurts.
I don't know if it's worse than this curse I'm immersed in. I'm no longer the person I was, my first version at birth. I didn't know hurt or pain. I trained until I strained and it began to drain me. It changed me, and now I'm so angry. I tried to hang me, drug me, anything to unplug me. I become so ugly I couldn't love me. didn't want to continue to go through what I had been through. I've never died before. But I imagine that it's the most peaceful sleep to those in need of sleep. When weak has become a strength, a weak strength wouldn't let me cut my wrist. Every day I survive, I lie in the face of the public. I lost my mind, now I'm just a puppet. I hear gunshots, trumpets, hear babies gurgle with blood in their throats, women and children choking from smoke, explosions, taps. I can hear the tracks in my bones crack, I'm scared. I fear I'm constantly in danger. Everyone I've known has become a stranger, and every time I'm angered, I can hear the rounds being chambered. I've never died before. But I'd be lying to say that I haven't been trying. I've been the lamb chasing the lion. I thought about overdosing on meds, maybe lead and iron. I just wanted to bleed, knowing if I were to succeed, I wouldn't enjoy my triumph. That if I were to leave, my seeds would be seized by the darkness. The thought of their hardship was the hardest to swallow. I became heartless, trying to harness my hardships and wallow. No path to follow. Never knew if I could have tomorrow or how to outlast tomorrows. I was borrowing time anyway. We're all going to die anyway, any day. I'm tired of suffering. I've never died before. I've never died before. I saw my daughter's eyes filled with disappointments. I had become abusive. I tried therapeutic appointments. How can I be miserable when I enjoyed it? How can I continue to love when I destroyed it? Why must I live through war with nothing to show for it? I have more blood on my hands than coins in my pocket. I'm hurting and I don't know how to stop it or knock it off. I'm tired of being hard, but I've forgotten how to be soft. Something's off. I made it home in one piece, but some things were lost, and it cost everything. Why not my life? I'm without happiness or sanity. It cost me my wife. It cost me my family, my dreams. Paid me in ribbons and pins for my elbows and knees. Nothing I want, nothing I need, nothing left to make me believe, so I just wanted to leave. I could use the sleep. I'm tired. My burden's heavy. I don't want to cry. I don't want to fight no more. I've never died before, but I'm ready. I'm ready.
And I wasn't there to stop him.